Is the hate that Conor Benn is receiving for his PED fails warranted, or is he being unfairly treated? Let's talk about it. Unless you've been living under a rock, you will know that Conor Benn was banned by UKAD for failing a VADA test prior to the Chris Eubank fight a few years back. Now, as we all know, Conor Benn also was cleared, and I'm using that in quotation marks simply because Conor Benn officially hasn't been cleared. It was just that the National Anti-Doping Panel basically said that UKAD hadn't sufficiently proven that Conor Benn was indeed intentionally using performance-enhancing drugs. Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn both taken to say that Conor Benn is cleared of all wrongdoing. Even though that is the case, and Conor Benn is officially not guilty, I suppose, Conor Benn is still receiving a lot of hate regarding this. Before I get started, I just want to know your opinions in the comments. And then throughout this video, I might end up changing your mind, or maybe not changing your mind, but just eye-opening to the sport in general. Because in my eyes, the level of hate that Conor Benn is actually getting at the moment, compared to some other high-profile fighters who have also failed PED tests in the past, in my eyes, it isn't 100% justified. I think there is a little bit of a double standard going on here. Who are the other fighters that I am talking about? Let's go in and discuss. So as we can see here, we have got Canelo Alvarez just stood right there. In 2018, before his fight with Gennady Golovkin, he actually tested positive for clenbuterol. Now, Canelo does still get some flack for this to this day. However, he doesn't quite get the same sort of level of hate as Conor Benn does. The other man you've got there is Tyson Fury, who is beloved by many a boxing fan, especially here in the United Kingdom. Now, Tyson Fury, yes, he tested positive for sniffly sniff stuff, and that sometimes does overshadow the fact that Tyson Fury actually did test positive for nandrolone, which is actually an anabolic steroid. Yet Tyson Fury doesn't get the same level of hate as Conor Benn. Why is that? Now let's continue, because we've got some other fighters here. Now just behind me there is Dennis Pecan, who recently has tested positive for Tren, which is a physically severe anabolic steroid, which realistically any boxer should not have that in their system at all. He's not getting the same level of hate as Conor Benn did. Now it might just be because Dennis Pecan isn't as big of a name as Conor Benn. But we've also got there one of the best fighters on the planet right now, one that is loved by many after his win against Dmitry Bivol, in Artur Beterbiev. Now Artur Beterbiev actually did test positive in 2016 for meldonium. Don't know what meldonium is? It's basically what Maria Sharapova was banned from tennis for using. And we're not even stopping there. We have got legends of the sport who have tested positive before. We've had Roy Jones Jr., who actually tested positive twice in his career. Once for androstenedione, which I have probably just completely butchered. But regardless of its name, it is a steroid precursor. Roy Jones Jr., known as, and viewed by many, as the best boxer of all time. And then we have also got Shane Mosley. Again, I ain't even going to pronounce that. But Mosley popped just before his fight with Oscar De La Hoya. Again, these guys are now viewed as heroes of the sport, really, and don't get anywhere near the hate that Conor Benn does. Let's ask the question, why are we giving Conor Benn such a hard time when it comes to the whole PED scandal? People have told me that it's because of the way that him and Eddie Hearn have handled it in the past. But regardless, if I put a video on this on TikTok or anything, and it relates to Conor Benn, people are continuously reminding me that Conor Benn failed a PED test and he is a cheater. My question to you is, are the rest of these guys on this list cheaters? Should we be holding them to the same standard that we are Conor Benn? And are there double standards here? I want to know your opinions on all of this in the comments. A like on here also goes a long way. If you share the video with any of your friends to try and get them involved in the conversations. If you enjoyed this video and want to be kept up to date with everything boxing, hit that subscribe button. Peace out.